Oh, that will be nice.
Yeah. So we're gonna see what happens. I get to, I'm gonna be a bigger success than you'll ever be. No,
Well, not yet, not yet, not yet. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there. I can't say if I'm going to be as big as you, but I'm trying to get there. Don't worry.
Look,
It's taking work.
look at
It's
that
taking
line
work.
when she said it in that movie.
Oh yes.
I can quote that line verbatim, but the movie will be not course called Mahogany, but the theme will wrap around more of the gay community, because that's another thing I want to do is for years I haven't really introduced my side of for my community, because you try to break the stereotypes in the straight community that you're just trying to
Hmm.
be sing and I'm trying to be an artist, and the whole time I realized I was neglecting my community by not saying or speaking. So my goal is, I love gay cinema, but I hate gay cinema because we are always put in three categories: either we deaf and dying, we beaten up or battered and abused, you know what I'm saying? Or we got to be
Hmm.
definitely in something interracial, because then it's a love story. And I really am ready to see stories, like real love stories, and like The Wedding Planner. We could do one of those. We need to see suspense thrillers and things of that nature. And I think that's another thing when I don't want to get in trouble, but let me say this. For one of my big things is the world, America makes gay popular from antics.
Yes.
They don't make, because 99.9 of the times we're not walking around that anyway. But when we start to, since we have the controlling dollars and we have the controlling votes, and everybody wants to use us, we can change narratives and really put out some movies and some production that shows all our colors, not just one or two colors. And I think that's why Pose was so good, because it allowed us to see the ballroom and all those things. And it allowed us to see a time where, sickness was there. But I don't want to see Pose again. I'm ready to
Uh,
take, look, I'm just being, for me,
I,
I need to be happy. I don't want to see another movie where somebody, I don't want it. It's like me watching slave movies. I stopped watching slave movies 10 years ago.
oh, okay. Oh,
I'm
wow.
like
Oh.
not saying that we don't have to fight for our rights and police brutality is not
Mm.
real, but I'm supposed to get out in these streets and fight against that. Like Nina Simone says, artists are supposed to reflect the time. So I get out there and I make sure that I get my voice out there. But I need to see upliftment. And I think that's another reason why the Black community suffers, is because we don't see enough images that are really us. We only show the images that side promotes, which is stripper, baller, game banger, the stuff that we love, because I like a P Valley too, but we more than that. So,
That is true. That's why
but
we
it's
have
just
to work
not,
together and
don't
to
shoot me
get.
on.
No, it's good. It's true. We need to change the stigma and the perspective of other people's minds, because that's not who we really are. We're not all about those things. So, Mr. Kamala Black, who do you think you are? Who does Mr. Black think he is?
Jasmine Sullivan said it best. I'm a masterpiece, but I am still in the process of putting those pieces together to master. I believe that, I know what I'm worth, but I'm ready to walk in that thing like Rihanna. Like I like that she is a badass girl. Like she do what she gonna do unapologetically, and she lives out who she is, and the world can jump on it or not. So I think Cabana Black is going to be a soul star for the world that they've needed for a long time, to bring back smiles and laughs and love, but also to open the bridge now for our community to walk together with the world. Because what people don't realize is our community is still suffering. We're still getting killed, we're still getting beat up, we're still getting disrespected. And we have to continue to put images to show our value in our work. So that's where I'm going. And I hope I do a good job. You know, I'm nervous, but I'll do it.
You got it. You got it, my brother. You got it. So, Mr. Cabana, we have 5 general verse TV questions that we ask all our guests. Are you ready?
I don't know. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a second to sip on your tea. Are you ready now?
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay. If you had all the money and power necessary, what would you do or change that you feel would most benefit the LGBT community?
Find a way to produce venues for people to be empowered financially, emotionally, and physically. So take the money and to create equity and asset back into human beings, putting back into the earth. I think that's something that I want people to learn. Like, you get to give, and that's why you keep on getting. That's why I feel like Oprah is still rich, because the idea of giving is also getting. You know, it's always returning. I think it's I have great manners because of my mother. My manners and how I am with people is what opens my doors before my singing or my gifts do. They'll be like, oh, he was, really good to work with. I think those things are important. So I will take the money to build things in order to enrich people, to enrich themselves. Yeah.
Investing in our own people. That's what's important.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So Thomas Mertens once said, ask not where I live or what I like to eat or how I comb my hair, but ask me what I'm living for in details. Ask me what I think is keeping me from living fully for the things I want to live for. What is your goal in life? What is slowing you from achieving this goal?
Fear of failure.
Oh,
Because usually what's holding you back is yourself. And this is like I said, on that cocoon that I'm in. I'm about to be going to Atlanta next year just to go. I'm gonna go a whole month. I've decided to take the whole month of February and just be there. It is time to step out of comfort into being in places where, and that's another thing, you got to be around people that are like you.
amen.
I
That's
realize
true.
that I'm not around people that are full time. I'm not around people that are necessarily passionate and hungry about what I'm doing. I'm not around creatives such that want to, I got to get there. And that's for anyone. You got to take a self inventory of what you're around. And I think fear of failure and being uncomfortable. Uncomfortable should be your second or first favorite word, because being uncomfortable pushes you and it motivates you. So
True.
I would say that was the issue, because I'm working on it now. I'm working on it.
Oh, okay. But you didn't answer. What is the goal in
The
life?
goal is freedom. Like, I just want to be free. Like, freedom is hard. People don't think so. Freedom is a choice, just like being happy is a choice.
Amen.
So I want to be free. Like, I don't want to have to think in my head, I wonder what they thought about that. I wonder what this is going. I want to be free. And I think sometimes freedom is being very unapologetic about how you believe things are to be, respectfully. Freedom doesn't mean you're supposed to be rude or, mean. Freedom is just not having fear to just be, you know. And that's why I did this interview with y'all, because, like I said, this is my first interview with my community, because I was so like, oh, I don't know what people gonna think, because I work with a lot of city officials and all this other stuff. But I realized my community, who I am, is more important. So that's why I say I'm walking in my truth. Walking in my truth.
No, we're so happy to have you here to introduce you to our community, and I'm so happy to be the first one in our community to really interview you. Yes, I love this. I am
I'm
so
honored. You're
honored.
a great
Thank you
interviewer.
so
You're
much.
awesome.
Thank you so much. So, what is your deepest tea? Something you have never shared on social media. Ooh.
My deepest tea.
Ooh. Make it a good one. Make it a good one.
I mean, like, when you say deepest tea, like,
Like we know. Come on.
my deepest tea.
Something you
Okay.
did or you have
I'll
done
go
or
there.
you're.
I have done a nude shoot that no one knows about.
Oh.
That no one gonna see, but I've always wanted to see what this body looks like. So no one, well, now they know, but they ain't gonna see it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Sip it up. I'm not gonna say nothing else. That tea is deep. Oh. Okay. Let me go to the next question. That made me nervous right there. What are some stumbling blocks that you have on your path? How did you overcome them?
I think the main ones are just putting myself first. I literally, if someone says something's wrong, I'm like, well, what's wrong? What do you need? You want me to call you? And then I'll check. It's like I'll become a hospital, a church, instead of just becoming a friend. Sometimes you have to keep your lines in order. So that has been a
Mm.
stumbling block for me, just learning how to not take on people's problems. Because, like I said, I want people to be happy. You know what I mean? People that I care about, people that I feel are in my circle or my family, I want them to smile. Even when I'm feeling bad, if I hear a friend going through, it's almost like it gives me a bit of energy to say, oh no, let me make sure you're good. And that's kind of bad because I should make sure I'm good first. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes. I completely understand. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. So, Mr. Cabana Black, what are some things that you would like to left in your legacy time capsule for your work?
I've done a lot of things. I mean, I've opened up for Alicia Keys and Tommy Hilfiger. I've been all over the world, Jill Scott. I have sung for the troops in Dubai. But if I could, in a way, put in a capsule how my fearlessness to do all these things, because when it comes to art, I'll go there. Fashion, acting, dancing, written plays, I've gone there. So I would like in a capsule to show like, don't be afraid of the no because you are actually the yes. That's one thing I've done. I've always, if I wanted to do it artistically, it got done, period. So I would want that to be shown like, oh, okay, all right. He did, okay, he did, oh, he did, oh, okay, well, then I could do it too, and do it with no budget and do it with no investors and no quote supporters. Everything I've done so far has come out of my pocket. So you just, you can do it. And I've been blessed, like literally blessed. So I would put that there as a legacy.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, Mr. Cabana Black, can you please tell our viewers and our audience where they can find you? How can they get to your music? How can they get to your TV shows, your social medias? Please tell us.
It's real simple, real easy, one place. It's Instagram at Cabana Black, KBANABLAQ. That's KBANABLAQ. I keep it at one spot, and that way you can find anything and everything from the albums, the books, to the movies, whatever I'm doing. Follow me. I hope that you enjoy. Encourage me, because a lot of times we don't ask for encouragement. I accept encouragement. I accept people being positive on my feed. So definitely come into the world of Black.
Yes, well,
Yes!
viewers, you heard it right here, Mr. Cabana Black. He gave us the opportunity to interview him and introduce y'all to his beautiful artistry. I truly appreciate giving us the opportunity for the first time. You have been amazing. I hope this is not the first nor the last. So I hope to see you again on this show sometime soon, telling us more about your work. And hopefully we can see you sometimes around in our cities, because we would
Yes.
love to hear you in person and in a big show, because a concert is a what? It's an
Well, definitely.
experience.
Thanks so much. This is a wonderful experience. You're an amazing host. It's really great.
Thank you so much.
Opportunity. I really do. Thank y'all so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Cabana Black. And you got it here, guys. And this is the end of the show. I'll see you guys on the Homos Talk Show. All right? I'll see you guys later. Have a great night and see you until next time. Okay. Producer? We're still recording. We're live. I know we're live.
Got that extra roll.
I know, right? Yeah.
This is a good time to take a food break.
Food break, drink break, whatever break we can get. But thank you. I really, truly appreciate you giving us the opportunity to